Player walkout is presented by Amarin Bank, bringing the community together one moment at a time. And the starting lineups are presented by LaCroix Sparkling Water, refreshing fans everywhere with every flavor. Here's a look at the starting lineup for Paul Jennison. Copy and paste from Sunday's loss at Spokane as Shania Gordon continues to wear the captain's armband.
And they'll be coming out in a 4-3-3. You can expect Gordon to get forward. She's an attacker at heart.
Shea Connors scored off the bench in that game and now makes her full debut, replacing Faith Weber's, while Jordan Listro anchors the midfield and captains the side. Well, the standings may not matter, the postseason may be out of reach, but the shirt and pride definitely matter. Flipped in toward the center of the box, is headed down and gathered up by Haley Craig on the bounce. Thompson measures up, it's delivered and redirected just wide of the target.
She brings so much to this defensive side, and especially in today's game where pressing is so important, she's huge for this Fort Lauderdale press.
Just Listro, say the same about her. There's Carlee Giammona, who tests the gloves of Haley Craig for the first time. Central in the end, and Craig able to hold on. It's a wonderful churn by Listro to get away from Thompson. Giammona allowed to turn again. Now onto her left is Carlee Giammona! Bouncing in front of Craig and just wide. Well, that was the final kick of the opening 45 minutes. No goals yet, as Fort Lauderdale United started out on the front foot. Tampa Bay Sun able to wrestle control away, and neither goalkeeper beaten yet in what is a scoreless opening half. Fort Lauderdale United to get this second half underway, moving from left to right on your screen. 0-0 through the first 45. Second half underway, and a promise that the best is yet to come in this fourth and final Florida derby of the season.
Yeah, they definitely
win it back.
They definitely came out more aggressive, more on the front foot this half.
McNeil does well to find Giammona in behind. Now Connors, strong from Connors, and a chance to open a scoring. Delivered straight at Haley Craig to the grateful waiting hands of the Fort Lauderdale goalkeeper. All delivered in behind the back line for Giammona. Leaves it for Connors on her right. Connors creating just a little bit of space. It's on the wrong side of the net. 4 on the wall for Craig. Nasello measures up. Fires goal bound. It's parried by Craig.
Sydny Nasello over the ball.
That's given away to Nasello. For Connors inside of the 18. Short spells of possession now for Fort Lauderdale. This is swung a back post. The headers over the crossbar from Giammona. Weber, who joined on loan from Denver Summit in a deal that sent Tosh Flint the other way. Substitution presented by Omega XL Sport. Fuel your recovery, fuel your game. Haugen getting it forward. First touches for Weber. Lovely ball into the area for Nasello, now taking a more attacking approach, and she's won. A penalty for Tampa Bay. And a chance to break the deadlock from the spot.
And having the confidence to take this. And it all starts from Sydny Nasello. An unnecessary.
Haley Craig standing her ground, and Weber beats her. There's the opener. Fresh legs off the bench, and Faith Weber instantly onto the score sheet. How was that for an introduction? As the Tampa Bay Sun take the lead, now looking to make it 9 straight without a loss against their in-state rivals.
And what a finish from Faith Weber, coming off the bench and
That's a big deal on this near side. Cleat in behind. Humphrey there. Chip back in toward the middle. And Giammona does find the bottom of the corner. Well, she'd been knocking on the door all game long, Carlee Giammona, and she may have just put the game out of reach. Third time of asking. She finds her 5th goal of the season.
And Tampa Bay Sun exploiting these wide channels. It's such a cheeky little ball from McNeil right into that half space. And then Carlee Giammona, top of the box.
Weber now driving at the defense. Goes for goal herself, trying to surprise Craig at the near post. The goalkeeper up to the task. So it took until the 67th minute. Penalty won by Sydny Nasello, converted by Faith Weber to break the deadlock. 10 minutes later, Carlee Giammona would double the lead in the 77th. And still Tampa Bay are on the throttle. Swing in back post. And the follow-up effort is off target, goal kick. So here's Gordon in possession now. Fort Lauderdale trying to fight their way back into this contest. Shea Gordon pulls to ground and wins a penalty. Well, it could be game on. Mentioned Fort Lauderdale United conceded a lead. The captain, Shea Gordon, wins the penalty and converts it, cutting the deficit in half. It is game on for the final 5 minutes. Ali Long trying to get there. Ball's delivered in behind for Faith Weber. Dangerous challenge from behind, and Weber's shot across the mouth of goal misses the mark.
I thought Weber was going to go down there for a second.
Here's Cagle. Cross driven into the back post. Beardsley comes away to punch it out. She had to get there and did. Back into traffic, and this time it'll be smothered by Liz Beardsley. But a comfortable outing up until the final minutes of this contest. Well, there's the final whistle as Tampa Bay Sun lift themselves out of the bottom of the table to the relief of Denise Shelter-Brown.